Beishan Tang, literally the North Mountain Hall, was originally a venue offered by Mr. Li Haisen for literary gatherings of the Beishan Poets Society in the 1920s. The building on Lee Garden Hill offered sweeping views of the harbor, which was often a source of inspiration for the poets. Here are two of the poems made at the poetic gatherings, translated. In 1925, the Canton-Hong Kong strike took place, and the Beishan Poets Society was dismantled. Thereafter, Beishan Tang hosted gatherings of the Hong Kong branch of South Society and National Painting Research Society. It has become an integral part of Hong Kong's cultural scene in the early 20th century. Dr. Li Yongsen was the fourth son of Mr. Li Haisen. He adopted the name Beishan Tang as his private studio name and actively collected art. Due to his efforts, Beishan Tang has been a reputable treasure trove of Chinese art. Dr. Li's classical Chinese education started from an early age, which kindled his passion for Chinese art and culture. In 1960, Dr. Li founded the Minqiu Society with his schoolmates Mr. J. M. Hu and other art collectors. At various times, he held the position of honorary secretary and president. The society has now become Hong Kong's oldest and most reputable collectors' organization of Chinese art. A zealous patron of Chinese art, Dr. Li supported the establishment of cultural institutions and their academic activities locally and abroad. In 1971, the Arts Museum of the Chinese University of Hong Kong was opened. Dr. Li served as the first chairman of the Arts Museum's Management Committee. He lent his vision and guidance to every stage of the museum's development. In 1981, Dr. Li supported the founding of the Friends of the Arts Museum. Since then, the Friends has supported the museum by providing voluntary services, donations to support education programs, and scholarships to fine art students of CUHK. Some highlights of the museum collection were donated by the Friends. In 1985, Dr. Li set up the Beishan Tang Foundation to help promote Chinese culture and support education. Under the J.S. Li Memorial Fellowship Program, the foundation supports museum professionals and art historians' overseas research or training. In 2013, the foundation funded the Art Museum's Museum Professionals Training Workshop. Renamed in 2019 as the Museum Professional Exchange Program, it has trained over 100 future leaders of museums in the Greater China region. Besides donating masterpieces from his collection, Dr. Li also funded museum acquisitions. Among the 15,000 pieces of art in the museum's collection, more than 5,800 were gifts of Beishan Tang. Let's take a look at some of these artistic treasures with refined literary taste and great academic value. Among the ancient rubbings donations, 20 sets are included in the National Catalogue of Precious Ancient Books, a collection of artworks approved by the State Council of the People's Republic of China that is of scholarly value and offers historical and cultural significance. The calligraphic works reflect a wide range of contents and styles. The paintings encompass a wide spectrum of painters and genres. The ceramics cover products of important kiln sites from the ancient periods to the contemporary. There are also a variety of exceptional treasures of different mediums. The current chairman of the Beishan-Tang Foundation is Dr. J.S. Li's son, Dr. Chen Li, who inherited the enthusiasm in promoting Chinese art and culture. Beishan-Tang's sustained patronage and close collaboration with the Art Museum and the Department of Fine Arts of CUHK have driven academic projects and scholarly publications with far-reaching impact on the academic community and the general public. From a venue that gathered cultural elites to a treasure trove of Chinese arts and a foundation supporting cultural initiatives, Beishan-Tang is not only an important patron of Chinese art and culture, but also an exemplar in the history of art collecting in Hong Kong.